Egypt and the classical world cross-cultural encounters in Antiquity. I am Isis. Hellenized Isis. For the ancient Greeks, Isis was particularly attractive because their own pantheon did not include a goddess who simultaneously possessed all these characteristics: a healer, a communicator, a protector, a fertility figure, a mother, and one who promised life after death. Individual female goddesses embody some aspects of Isis and the Interpretatio Graeca, the Greek explanation and understanding of what was regarded as Egyptian religion, helped Isis worshippers to adjust her gradually to a new role in Greece as her cult was adopted. This development was significant enough to carry Isis via the island of Delos into Italy, before she eventually returned to Egypt as a Hellenized goddess during the Roman period. While the healing power of Isis was certainly one of the features that attracted ancient Greeks to her the most, her role in the Osiris myth must have appeared as a paradox. To outsiders, it appeared that she had the power to awaken the dead, and while this may have appealed to some, this aspect of Isis was undoubtedly not regarded as useful. The Greeks did not worship dead gods, and they may have had political reservations regarding the resurrection of previous kings or dead husbands, making the myth of Osiris as Isis's companion unappealing enough to have him written out of the role. When Isis reached foreign shores, she had left Osiris behind, as his character was untranslatable into the Greek worldview. As for the Hellenized Isis, her role in funerary cult had to give way, just as her iconography and the architecture of sanctuaries dedicated to her changed from their pharaonic antecedents. Accordingly, Osiris cults are very rare outside of Egypt, and where they do appear as, for example, in Delos, almost nothing is known about them, or they were completely redesigned to transform Osiris, previously the god of the dead, into a god of happiness and bacchanalia through his association with Dionysos. In Ptolemaic Egypt and throughout the Mediterranean, Isis was given a new consort, the god Serapis, who combined aspects of Osiris and the sacred. Apis, Bull of Memphis. Isis's ability to listen to others and take advice was preserved, when she appeared together with Serapis as a team of hearing and healing gods. The role of Isis in relation to Osiris became limited to the ending of the sacred water of the Nile. The emergence of the sacred water, the sacramental interpretation of the bodily fluid of Osiris, was celebrated as an annual Isis festival, called Inventia Osiridis, every year between October 29th and November 2nd all across the Roman Empire. The concept of the river as the embodiment of the bodily fluids of Osiris is not restricted to the Nile Valley. It is also present in Greek riverine landscapes, including the Inopos River, on the island of Delos, which was thought to flow underneath the ocean bed to take the floods of the Nile to Greece. The finding of the sacred water is the central ritual of the Hellenistic Isis cult, and sanctuaries of Egyptian deities in the Aegean and Italy were without exception placed at natural or artificial water sources. In the Mediterranean, however, the interaction of the goddess with other deities is limited. Isis is not silent, but she lacks others with whom to communicate. Egypt